Why do some writers think that since you're shipped with character X, you are unable to roleplay with others of the same character? Hi, I'm Nappa, and we're going to discuss why that is a bad take.
Nappa, you and I, we have a contract, right? You do your part, I do my part. And I'm going to be doing my part right now. You've already done your part, so let me get into this. Oh, and when you introduce yourself, it's supposed to be like so. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, organics of all ages, I am Double R. See how that works? And in this video, we are going to cover this roleplay question. This question right here pretty much negates the one. Futurama. It destroys all those. Because verse. The universe itself. So let's go ahead and define universe. First thing, universe. Universe is when you take IPs, intellectual properties, and they follow a common theme across the board. Ergo, Spider-Man, Iron Man. They're both in the same universe as Marvel. Ergo, the Marvelverse. You following? Like, the Marvelverse has a set of overarching rules. You get what I'm getting at, yes? Alright. Verse is short for universe in this case. Shipping. Ship. Short for relationship. Relationship can be rivalry, family, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, dating, etc. You get the idea. Comes up in medical files. Oh, here's an emergency number. But who's the person that the emergency number is attached to, and what is their relationship to you? See how it works? However, in most roleplay communities, especially in Tumblr and Twitter, ship means short for shipping, which is short for relationship, which is pretty much pairing characters off. You know, boyfriend, girlfriend, aka dating. So, there's definition. So, let's take a look at this. Verse definition, shipping definition. I want to put both of them right here. Alright, let's continue. I want y'all to tell me why these two are getting confused. This happens a lot, for some reason. I brought it up in the first one, but in fact, in the first season I brought this up, but I will bring up the major problem on this question. The major problem for the person who's asking this question, the major problem with character X is simply put a roleplay myth that has been brought up before, which I brought up in season 1.
We tried role-playing. Oh, I need a spanking. I'm a bad girl.
Let's go ahead and move into the first two problems of roleplay. It's overly nerdy, and it's stupid, and the second side is it's meant only for the bedroom. It's a kinky kind of thing. This means their stories are going to be hampered. They see roleplay mostly for shipping and sex, but they don't see any storylines or any other storylines. Ergo, I had to omit the one. The Dragon Ball universe. All versions of it. Yes, that means even Dragon Ball Heroes has to be kicked out. Because heaven forbid you have Super Saiyan God Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku interacting with each other, and how dare you interact with both of them? It's not like that was a comment. Oh wait. The point stands that in this case, specifically, now I don't know about the actual thing, but we're going to break this down in terms of an example. And we're going to do it with a simple bio for 3 characters. Character V. Videl. Character X. Present day Gohan. Character Y. Future Gohan. Alright, you got the basic idea? Current day Gohan is single ship, single verse. We got that? While character Videl, character V, is multiverse, single ship. You know, set up like the one. I don't get why you keep saying that. Go watch the movie. It's actually a pretty good movie and explains single ship, multiverse pretty well. It actually shows it pretty well. But let's continue. Hell, I'd say watch Futurama too, but moving on. Character Y has multiverse and single ship as well. Now you've noticed I put random information on here. Like character Y is in a relationship with character A, but character B is in a relationship with character X, and character X has a single ship with character B. Pretty straightforward, yes? Boom, boom, boom. That's their situation. Boom. Well, character Y wants to do a cross-time thing, a cross-universe thing, where he gets to interact with current-day Gohan. You know, kind of like Dragon Ball Heroes, where Super Saiyan God Goku meets Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and they get to have a little talk with Goku, and they have a Goku off. You get the idea. So, character Y, future Gohan, wants to do a similar kind of story. Character X didn't say anything about it. Didn't care, didn't respond. So character Y talks to character B. Because still connected to Gohan, hey, maybe you can bring it up, you know. Well. Character B and character Y are seen talking. Character A doesn't give a shit. She knows what's up. But character X takes it the wrong way because the only storylines character X is aware of is, simply put, ending with bow chicka wow wow bow bow wow, stick it in saying bow bow wow. You get the idea. Relationship, sex, that's all they know. That's all the storylines they got. So they're assuming, by default, that character Y wants the same kind of story with character B. No, there's actually more than one storyline type about that. And to prove my point that this is pretty much the generalized idea across the Twitter roleplay community, let's take a look at the responses. I will omit response 8 because that's my response and I point out the same stuff. So that's not fair. I will omit response 7 because they also point out verse and ship. They come at it from two different angles. I'll let that slide. But from 6 on, we're going to bring it up. I'll give credit where it's due. But now you'll be treated to my immaculate singing voice. Immaculate singing voice. Yeah. And I quote St. John James the First. Right. Let's get to it. Sorry. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little replies, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little replies. And if you've noticed, all these replies tend to say the same damn thing, except for one. You get the idea. Yes? The general consensus within the Twitter roleplay verse is about shipping. Every story is about shipping. Heaven forbid a woman talk to a man and not want a relationship. Heaven forbid a guy talk to a girl and not want a relationship. Because heaven forbid they've actually watched shows that have actual storylines that help jumpstart their creativity to make different storylines beyond stick that in deep Gohan. You get the point. Yes? But that is the answer to the question. The writer for character X feels that... Wait, the writer? The writer. Why do some writers... Hold on. Why do some writers... I'm sorry, this is like a mini epiphany I'm having right now. It's not asking why do some role players think. No. They're saying why do some writers think that you're unable to role play with... Right. See, here's the problem. In a general term, this is why it's a problem calling yourselves writers. Let me explain this real quick. It is role play, not role write. A while back, like 2 years ago, I brought it up. I said, hey, we're players. We're playing a role-playing type of game. We're role-playing. We're just typing it out. You know, like D&D. Pen and paper. We're playing. And people lost their shit on me. They went nuts. No, we're writers. And we see the problem here with this roleplay question. Writer. This explains a lot to me now. I am starting to understand why people are narcissistic. I'm starting to understand why there's so much type 2 bullshit going on. I am starting to get it. Because people, writers, who have a single account, 9 out of 10 times have a single account, who have one character, a single account, They are going through their Abby like their avatar is just a version of them. This is why we have problems with people going, don't interact with kid characters and don't talk to kid writers. This is why we have people who think, if you're a multi-ship, then you're going to be a cheater. Or, if you cheat in character, you're going to cheat in real life. This is why we have people who say things like, well, if your character has a kink, you have a kink. This is actually opening up my eyes a little bit more now that I'm thinking about it, because once you put the title of writer instead of role player, you've done goofed. Because that is the thing, you've changed mentality. You are writing a character and you're looking through the avatar as if it is helping you. You are causing the eHarmony syndrome without realizing it. You have gone type 2 without realizing it. And that is an issue from changing terminology. Well, we're typing and we're writing. Yeah. And it doesn't make you a cunning linguist to be speaking during D&D. You get my drift? You're still a role player. And that's the problem. A lot of people say writer, they have one account, so they have that one Abby, and they base everything on that Abby. Well, they're just getting away into a fantasy world, yada 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 yada. eHarmony syndrome. We're stuck with that again. Stop it. Like I said, there are the same people that get upset when you're talking to kid characters and kid writers because they can't see any other storyline beyond bow chicka round round. Port A now. Yeah. Stick it in deep. Yeah. We're doing it. Bow chicka round round. Bow bow bow. They don't see any storyline other than that. And that is why their mind goes there first. Oh, you're a pedo if you're dealing with kid characters. Huh? What? Have you not seen Dragon Ball Z? Have you not seen Dragon Ball? Have you not seen Terminator 2? What? See, this is what happens when you watch so much Game of Thrones and then call yourself writers, and here we are. Point stands. That is why. Because they consider themselves writers. They feel that whatever you're doing to character is an affront to them as the writer. If you cheat in character, you're cheating in real life. Because again, they can't think of any storyline that doesn't end with the... Yeah, those logos. So, that's the answer there. And that was weird to have an epiphany in the middle of a rant. That was weird. That was strange. That was odd. But we will leave it at that. That is the answer to the question. Now, to show these replies real quick, to go back over the nice little song, I'm not doing it again, because fuck you, I hate singing. But going through those replies, as I've shown, the big thing was, in the terms of the Twitter roleplay community, most people just think shipping and sex. That's it. That's all they think about. Every storyline, shipping and sex. That's why people freaked out in other moans. When I say single ship, I mean single ship. I'm faithful. Just because someone wants to roleplay with you doesn't mean they want to bang you. I mean, what the hell? But that is the answer to your question. So, I hope that sets everything in perspective for everybody else. Now that I've said all that, let's deal with one technical thing on the verse side. One last thing, and then we'll let you go, per se. On the verse side of this, I can understand to a degree of single verse, single ship. I can get that, that's no problem. Single verse is pretty straightforward. I'm the only person in this universe that's me. Sure, why not? You're playing along the Friends logic, you're playing along real life logic, you're playing along that frame. There's no Conan and then Conan again. Conan doesn't meet Conan. Conan usually meets like a different universe version. But that would mean multiverse. We're not dealing with that, we're dealing with single verse. Ergo, one Conan. You get what I'm saying, right? There's not 500 Chandler Bings, there's one Chandler Bing in that universe. And that's all it is. That is all they're trying to get across. And that's fine. I'm cool with that. Here's the issue. If you are like that, and you decide to date a different character, and the character says multiverse, you should know what's coming up. I hope all this makes some degree of sense. Again, I understand the single verse thing. There's not 500 Chandler Bings on planet Earth. There is one Chandler Bing on planet Earth. I get that. But if you are going to date a character, if your character is going to date another character, and in their bio or their pin it says something like multiverse, they don't mean multi-ship, it says multiverse. If it says multiverse, be advised that maybe, just maybe, Videl will end up meeting future Gohan because there's a storyline that comes up with it. Comprende? That's all I'm putting out there. That's all I'm trying to get across. There's more than one type of storyline, and most storylines don't always end with bow chicka row row. Pizza boy here. Take the tip. There's more storyline endings than just that. Again, Terminator 2, The One, Futurama, Dragon Ball series. So many shows, so many times where the multiverse is explored. But that's the difference. Alright? I'm Double R. I'm out. I hope this has been helpful because I got an epiphany out of it. So, helpful for me at least. Woohoo! Later.